Yeah.
And why?
Yeah.
Just can you count to 10? Yes. No,
Yeah.
but can you actually just
Yeah, I know how to.
say
I went
it?
to math class, but all right. So that was so that does happen sometimes. Yeah. All right. Well, the news continues right now.
With coverage you can count on, this is Channel 3 Eyewitness News Today in HD.
Well, the Colonial Pipeline repaired and gasoline once again flowing to Nashville. Cheryl Herron has been covering this story. She is live on the scene with the very latest and tells us what's next.
Plus, is a change coming in the way Hamilton County students get to school? Tim Pham has new details on how buses might be operated in the future.
6 o'clock, let us say good morning, Tennessee Valley. So glad you're tuned in to Channel 3 Eyewitness News Today. I'm Latrice Curry.
And I'm John Martin. It's Friday the 13th. Y'all, we're going to check in for David Karn's hauntingly creepy
I was going to say, I think you just said Friday the 13th.
It is Friday the 13th. But first, a local man gave the prayer at the state capitol this week. We'll have why the crowd came to their feet to honor him. That's a story coming up here in just a little bit. But David Karns, Freaky Friday, man. What's going on?
Hello.
Well, I walked under a ladder on the way over here. Got scratched by a black cat when I was
A black cat ran in front of your
horrible.
car?
Yeah, right here in the studio. No, it was amazing. But everything, I'm still alive. So what are you going to do? A quick look outside. We've got, a little patchy fog, maybe a drizzle or two, but the radar not picking much of anything up at all. Other than the patchy fog, it should be an okay commute in for you today. There's a latest fog detector showing much of the fog in the upper elevations, a little bit of it dripping down into the valley though. 50 degrees right now in Chattanooga, 56 Cleveland, and 48 in Dalton. A little bit cooler than it was this time yesterday. And as we move through the day, well, it's going to be another warm one, mid to upper 60s. We'll top out at about 68, and a couple of sprinkles possible on and off throughout the day. We'll have your complete forecast. Doesn't change much coming up in just a few minutes.
All right. Thanks so much, David.
Got it.
All right, we want to pass along an update to you right now. This morning, the Colonial Pipeline along Shoal Creek Road officially back up and running.
Yeah, crews were able to restore service around 9:30 last night to the line that goes to Nashville. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Herron has been tracking the story all week and explains that the job isn't quite done just yet. Michelle, good morning.
Hey, good morning to you. That's right, their job isn't done just yet. These Colonial Pipeline crews are now focusing on the cleanup stage, and I've even witnessed part of those cleanup efforts just in the last few minutes since I've been out here. There are crews that are driving by, scrubbing the road here, Shoal Creek Road, and they've been going by multiple times. So that's just one way that they're kind of focusing on that cleanup. Officials with Colonial Pipeline tell us about 15 barrels of gasoline leaked into nearby Shoal Creek. Now, Colonial is covering all of the costs associated with this cleanup. They've been monitoring water and air samples throughout this entire process, or this situation rather, and that's going to continue into next week. Officials say the situation does not pose a threat to the public, and it's still unclear just how much all of this is costing the company, but they said they're happy to aid in all of this cleanup, and they'll be here through next week. The good news is this morning that line is back in service, and gasoline is now flowing again to Nashville. Reporting live in Chattanooga, I'm Michelle Herron, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Michelle, thank you very much. Live from Shoal Creek Road. The Hamilton County Board of Education is still discussing the future of its contract with Durham Bus Services.
Well, at a work session, board members went over several options, including a proposal to renew owner-operator contracts. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pham joins us live with the very latest as he continues to follow this developing story. Tim, good morning.
Well, good morning to you guys. Yes, this has been an ongoing situation within the school district. It all started when the bus company Durham School Services came under fire after one of their drivers was involved in the Woodmore bus crash. Obviously, last night the board explored another option, which was a request for a proposal. Under this proposal, it would include renewing contracts for independent drivers for up to 4 years. Some board members say they want to explore this option. Currently, 200 routes are covered by Durham, and the school district uses 49 owner-operators, but some board members say more owner-operators could lead to more accountability.
A number of these owner-operators have been driving for decades with our school system. So it would be, it's a good opportunity for more people to come in, but it also means the challenge of making sure that we've got the right people coming in as owner-operators.
some of the discussion last night had to do with how they would find those drivers, and they also said that those drivers would also only be allowed to operate one bus at a time, and so that means that they would have to fill all of those routes. Now, the board's finance committee is planning to meet with some owner-operators next week to answer some of those questions and how they would be able to fulfill all of those routes within the district. A final contract in the decision is expected sometime in March because Durham's contract ends in June. Reporting live in Chattanooga, Tim Pham, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Tim, thanks so much for that live update. Well, a prayer breakfast will be held on Saturday as part of the Martin Luther King Jr. Day celebrations. The breakfast is tomorrow at 9 o'clock at the Second Missionary Baptist Church. Camellia Community Network's Anna Garcia Ashley is the speaker. Also coming up on Monday is the annual day of service and the march in downtown. And we have all those activities on our website where you can find out what's going on this weekend for the Martin Luther King holiday. And David was saying, of course, if you like today, then that's what it's going to be like for the next few days. So no problems for all those outdoor activities and for community service in the march, hopefully on Monday.
I think we're looking good, but it is going to be cloudy. You're not going to see any sunshine really for a while. I don't think through the better part of next week we're not going to see much in the way of sunshine. One thing we do have this morning is some cooler air moving our way. 50 in Chattanooga, it was 61 yesterday, but all of that cold air to the west, Paducah 34, 27, St. Louis, no, we're not going to get any of that. It is, though, 11 degrees cooler in Chattanooga, 33 degrees cooler in Paducah. That's where they're going to have some of the ice developing and some ice storms possible over the weekend. For us, live Doppler radar not showing too much of drizzle or two indicated by Vipercast possible through the day, but for the most part, just warm and cloudy. We'll have a high of 68 today in Chattanooga. Moving the next couple of days, no changes for the weekend at all. Better chances of rain next week. We'll take a look at that coming up in just a few minutes. Right now, let's take a look at your up-to-date traffic, and for that, we head over to John Martin.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, David. 6:07 right now is your time. Looking at 153 north of Chickamauga. No accidents to report on your interstate systems or state routes this morning thus far. We hope to keep it that way. Of course, anything changes, we'll let you know right here on Channel 3.
Well, the Navy officer who fired shots at the terrorist on July 16th was recognized for his service at the Tennessee State Capitol this week. Lieutenant Commander Tim White led the prayer at the Tennessee General Assembly on Wednesday and was overwhelmed by community support. He was introduced by Senator Todd Gardenhire. Now, the crowd gave a standing ovation after Gardenhire stated that some of the gunfire from White's gun hit the terrorist, and this was the first time this information was heard publicly.
The information I was given was that some of my shots did hit him, but the fatally wounding shots came from the police.
Well, White said he wasn't expecting Senator Gardenhire to make those remarks. Lieutenant Commander White says he gets his strength from prayer and faith and says it was a special day for him to be able to share that. Well, coming up on Eyewitness News today, you can now invite Jack Daniel to breakfast.
Ooh.
Okay, but don't worry, it's just for coffee. We'll explain in just a bit. Boy, what a way to start your morning off.
Hey, coming up after the break, hanging out in beautiful downtown Chattanooga with Mindy B of Mindy B's Deli, talking about what?
The 5th annual Sandwich Throwdown.
The 5th annual Sandwich Throwdown, where you can get your concoction of a sandwich on her menu for an entire. You look at these beautiful sandwiches. We're going to have this and more. We might even talk about my Chattanooga slopper. It might look ugly, but it means well. Just like me.
Well, there is a place in downtown Chattanooga that is letting your culinary imagination just run wild.
Yeah, for the 5th year, Mindy B's Deli is giving you an opportunity to get your most creative sandwich on their menu. Interested? Check this out. Hello and good morning from beautiful downtown Chattanooga, hanging out with Mindy B at Mindy B's Deli. Okay, I love this idea. We saw this online and we had to come in and talk about what you're doing. You're having a contest for people at home to create their own sandwich concoction,
Right.
and have you put it on the menu for an entire year.
Yes, that's it.
All right. All right, that's it. Back to no. So, and you brought out some samples of what we've done in the past. Let's show Kristen here, who's running the camera, what we've done.
These are our previous winners. So our very first winner was the Rockefeller.
Okay.
This is 3 meats, 2 cheeses, sauce, toasted sourdough. The next one is the Rock Slide. This is ham, this is bacon, eggs, a creamy barbecue sauce, cheddar cheese on a croissant.
What's your number 3?
This is the Buddy. So this is a hot pastrami. Pastrami, pepper jack, Cajun ranch, grilled onion. And then this is last year, this is the Chattahooligan. This is buffalo chicken, blue cheese, spicy slaw.
I want to be a part of this too, and I'm going to make a terrible sandwich. And we were talking about what you have here. I'm a fan of like green chilies. Like we're going to make a slopper.
This is house roasted eye of round beef.
That looks really stinky good. And then what we're going to do is smother it with green chilies. When I say smother, I mean.
Oh, you mean it. You're going in for it.
That's why it's a slopper. It's going to be messy. Like you don't
All
eat this
right.
on a first date. And you get some cheese, and just slop that on in there.
I'm liking what I'm seeing.
We don't nuke it. We have to put it like
On the grill.
on the grill.
Okay, we'll put this on the grill.
We'll do that on the grill. I really just want to eat some of that stuff.
Right.
Which one is your favorite? You can tell us.
Of these?
Yeah, of the past winners.
Like right now?
Yeah. Like what are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling the rock slide right now.
Can I try the rock slide
You
right
can.
now? Okay. I'm gonna throw that
Now
over
the
there.
rock slide is a retired sandwich.
Oh, so I can no longer. You're not like Taco Bell where you bring it
Yeah,
back.
no, this
for
is the rock slide and the Rockefeller had to be retired. We had to make room on the menu.
Kristen, show
Do you want me to-
anything else other than what I'm doing right now. Okay?
So really it's about getting your submission in, getting votes, and then once it's on the menu, having people come in and buy it.
You can literally keep talking as long as you want because I'm just gonna eat this sandwich because it's delicious. All right, more at MindyBsDeli.com. That's Mindy B. I'm John. We're gonna end this so Kristen can eat too.
All
Thank
right.
you very much.
Yes, thank you.
So we brought back all those sandwiches. Didn't make it 3 minutes after walking into the door.
Oh, I'm sure.
It-
Because you came back around lunchtime. You walked back in
Vultures,
there around
man.
lunch. They're
It was
vultures.
crazy.
It's like lunchtime.
It
It's
was
like,
good.
hello.
But it's-
Okay, last time I asked you what was on the sandwich, you have the
Yeah.
list now.
Yes. Photographer / producer Kristen. Applewood smoked bacon, thick peppercorn bacon, baked egg, cheddar cheese, and creamy Q sauce on a croissant. So that was
not bad.
number 3, season 3 winner, and you could be
Okay.
season 5 winner. Go check it out. We have more information on our website, WRCBTV.com, how you can enter yours, but you got to get them submitted soon because the first round of votes ends Wednesday.
Okay.
So,
Get them in.
yeah.
All right, well, now to something else. If you're thinking about, okay, what a way to start your morning. Jack Daniels now sells coffee infused with the flavor of its Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah,
No,
they do.
I do not have any in mind this morning.
Yeah, me neither. The 150-year-old whiskey distillery recently released the coffee in partnership with World of Coffee. They say it's a morning drink with the taste of whiskey, but without the alcohol. So, of course, you can enjoy it responsibly.
I hope so. It's like that was the first thing you would need in
On
the
your
morning.
morning
It's like,
commute, I'm
really?
drinking coffee while I'm
It's like,
driving.
no.
Son, you've been drinking
Okay.
coffee.
Yeah, coffee. Coming up on Eyewitness News today, David will be here with a look at your forecast.
Plus, we'll let you know if there are any problems on your morning commute. Taking a look at the Quadback 616 on this Friday, the 13th.
Channel 3 Eyewitness News traffic sponsored by CHI Memorial's Mary Ellen Locher Breast Center. We offer a full spectrum of clinical and support services. For an exam, call 423-495-4040.
Everyone, 618, taking a look outside at your morning commute, 75 at Ringgold Road. No incidents to report this morning. That's the good news. Of course, anything changes, we'll be the first to let you know right here on Channel 3. Let's talk weather now with meteorologist David Carnes.
John, thank you. Just a quick preview of what we have going on around the country for today. For us, above average temperatures, of course, with clouds, maybe a drizzle or two. Meanwhile, cold air is streaming down from the north into the plains, and that is going to mix with this warm air rising over the top of it to create some freezing rain and accumulations of ice, some pretty serious accumulations, 1 to 2 inches of ice from parts of Oklahoma back into Texas. That is going to be a big problem with power outages, tree limbs getting knocked down, and travel is going to be a nightmare across this area. If you have interest, make sure that you take that into account for this weekend. Patchy fog here in the Tennessee Valley. Some spots of dense fog in some of the higher elevations, Murphy up into Mont Eagle. Weather headlines showing patchy morning fog, then overcast this afternoon. With warm weather, it will be about 68 for our high today, and a couple of light drizzles are going to pop up here and there also. Right now, 50 degrees in Chattanooga. That is the average high for this time of the year, but you know what? That 50 degrees is 11 degrees cooler than it was 24 hours ago. Remember, yesterday we're in the low 60s at this time. Not much getting picked up on the live Doppler radar. I'm not ruling out a drizzle or two, but the chance only 20% as we move throughout the day. The forecast doesn't change much as this front becomes stationary and just hangs out over the Tennessee Valley through the weekend. For your Friday, cloudy, maybe a sprinkle or two. Same for Saturday. You can see that ice building across the plains. It'll do so on Sunday also. And for us, again, just maybe a sprinkle or two with cloudy skies. Rain chance goes down to only 10% on Monday and Tuesday. If you have outdoor plans for Martin Luther King Day on Monday, I think you're going to be fine. Have an umbrella nearby just in case you hit a drizzle, but the chance less than 20%. It's going to be warm and cloudy. Same for Tuesday, and then Wednesday morning we'll have some fairly decent rainfall moving through. Some of that could linger into Wednesday afternoon, and yet more rain anticipated, especially the further south you go on Thursday. So we do have some decent rain in the forecast, but not until the middle of next week. Through Monday, we're looking at maybe 1/10 of an inch in some spots, but most folks won't get any measurable rainfall at all over the next few days. Today, patchy fog this morning giving way to warm weather, cloudy skies this afternoon, a high of 68, and light drizzles popping up on and off. Tonight, same with a low of 53 heading into the overnight. And our storm alert 7-day forecast are going to be in the mid to upper 60s right on through the weekend into next week. With that rain moving in on Wednesday and Thursday, might even see a thunderstorm or two. But until then, absolutely no changes whatsoever, guys.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Good, because it's coming. All right.
Yeah.
David, thanks. Well, a country music Hall of Famer is headed to the Scenic City.
Yeah, the legend herself, Loretta Lynn, headed to the Tivoli. Tickets go on sale today. All right, who better to talk to about this? Our radio partners. It gives us a good excuse to talk to them at US 101 about the big show. Ken Kelly this morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Latrice. Good morning, John. Yeah, a big concert coming up with Loretta Lynn. And when we first got the news, we made the announcement Monday that Loretta was coming to town and going to be performing at the Tivoli Theater. And I guess I'm the one that got a little bit giddy over the whole thing.
Yeah.
I got a little, and my wife had reminded me that I had some pictures with Loretta about 20 years ago or something like that, and she got those pictures out.
Yeah, she pulled those out of the scrapbook.
and I got even more excited just remembering meeting Loretta Lynn. And of course, country music fans have just really adored Loretta Lynn for so many years. And as you said, tickets will go on sale this morning at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
And we've got some information on our website at us101country.com. And this morning, we've been giving tickets away all week long, and you can win them before you can buy them, and we're going to do that this morning too.
Yeah, we've had a lot of fun doing that because we've had people maybe sing a few songs, some of our classics, and yesterday Kim really got into it. She was probably going to sing the whole song if we had let her. And so we've had a lot of fun with it, and everyone's had fun winning these tickets before you could buy them.
Yeah. As like Kelly said, Kim sang yesterday, you would have think she was auditioning for The Voice or American Idol or something. She sang a verse and the whole chorus. And the fun part about it is we just let her go because
we were
just
singing with her too.
we were just having a big time. And this morning we have a pair of tickets to give away. And I think Kelly is our contest lady right here. How are we doing that this morning?
We are going to be doing that around 7:45, and these are front row tickets to see Loretta Lynn at Tivoli.
Man.
So these are going to be fun to give away.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah,
Okay.
you get to see a country music icon.
And that is, and Kid, I guess, and just want to ask you,
You
were
get to
talking
see-
about that. Yeah, I mean, do you find like a lot of young people still really are into her music as well?
Well, as a matter of fact, there are a lot of young people. They kind of go back to the older music, and that's kind of a way of a lot of those are introduced. And you can talk about stars of today like Miranda Lambert and Kelsey Ballerini. Those kind of people are influenced with Loretta Lynn, and you can see that through every generation, particularly female singers. When they say who are their influences, Loretta Lynn is probably going to be on top of that list. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, she's 60 plus years that she's been performing. And I mean, it's the coal miner's daughter. A little thing, I used to work at the now defunct Media Play out on Gun Barrel Road about 10, 12 years ago. And when that album with Loretta Lynn and Jack White came out, more young people came to buy that CD. And show their support for Loretta Lynn. I mean, 57 years into her career. So yeah, I mean, she's one of those unique artists that can just span
timeless.
Yeah, exactly. So 7:45, I will be calling and trying to win front row tickets for Loretta Lynn at the Tivoli Theater, US 101. You want to tune in for that because that's going to be.
John, as a matter of fact, if you'll sing a little Loretta right now, we might get you a T-shirt and a CD.
In Portland, Oregon, in Long Jim Fizz, if that ain't love, then tell me what is. They're telling me to not sing anymore at all.
They're
So they're giving me the hardest rap that has ever.
Good idea.
Guys, thank you so much. We appreciate it. All right, so I'm sure your phone lines will be lighting up a little bit later this morning. Have a great day.
A request that I never
Right.
sing again. Fair
Okay,
enough.
thanks, Kid and
All right,
Kelly.
thanks, guys.
Bye-bye. Alrighty, now it is time to take a look at our birthday salutes. Up first, congratulations. Happy 6th birthday to our Bojangles winner, Leela Johnson. Your mom and the rest of your family love you a lot. Stop by the station to pick up your prize. Alrighty, happy 12th birthday to Garrett Dempsey, who is up next. A 6th grader at Oakwood Christian Academy. You are loved by your family, including your new baby sister. Your parents are very proud of you. Up next, happy birthday, Liam Mason, who is turning 7 years old. Your family loves you a lot. Enjoy your day. And happy birthday to Sean Cotton, who was probably not the happiest person after Monday night's big game. He is a huge Alabama fan. Well, the wish comes with lots of love from your sister, Makita. And meet Ryan McClure, who is turning 15 this weekend. Ryan is a freshman at East Hamilton High School. Ryan, we hope you enjoy your special day.
Man, we got a lot of
John,
them. What
I know,
happened
lots
9
of
months
birthday.
ago? Goodness gracious. And we want to wish Jacob Bell a very happy birthday. Best wishes from your family and friends. Enjoy your day. Happy birthday to Wilma Madewell. The note says she is the best boss on the planet.
I think they want a
that
day
comes
off.
from your employees at Tennessee Oncology Lab. Enjoy your birthday. And it's the big 7th birthday for Maddie. Your family loves you a lot. And
Pretty
finally,
lady.
last but not least, happy birthday to Jacob Tate. He is turning 8 tomorrow. Our favorite IT guru, Susie, says, happy birthday.
All right, we hope he has a great birthday, Jacob, and we have to keep Susie happy because we're constantly calling her, asking her
Lord,
for
yeah.
help. He's cute, handsome picture there.
With coverage you can count on, This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News Today in HD.
Well, one neighborhood hopes to get back to normal after a pipeline leak. Michelle Herron has the latest on why the job isn't finished yet.
Plus, could a change be coming next year to how Hamilton County students get to school? Tim Pham has the very latest, and we'll talk to him live. Just before 6:30, let us say good morning, Tennessee Valley. So glad you're tuned in to Channel 3 Eyewitness News Today. I'm Latrice Curry.
And I'm John Martin. Today is Friday the 13th, everybody. Let's check in with David Carnes for a look at today's forecast.
Any bad luck so far?
Okay, well, let me just, so Thursday the 12th,
Yeah.
I actually had a little bit of a headache. Just a little bit of a headache.
Okay.
But that was just because it was Thursday, whatever,
Right.
it had nothing. Today,
Yeah.
I'm not kidding, I had a little trouble finding the right jacket to wear this morning. Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Am I right or am I right?
You are
Come
so
on.
right.
You're so
I
right.
forgot the cream for my coffee.
Oh
this
my gosh.
morning.
Right? The fates are against us on Friday
We
the
got some
13th.
first world problems up in here.
I know, right? Yeah, exactly. Take a look outside, and the biggest travel problem I have this morning, maybe a little patchy fog. Rain, not getting picked up by radar. I'm not going to rule out a drizzle or two, but for the most part, just cloudy, mild this morning, and that patchy fog, especially in the higher elevations, is going to be an issue for you. 50 degrees now. We were 61 this time yesterday, so cooler, but still 50 is the average high for this time of the year. We need to be a lot cooler. We will not be for a while. 67, cloudy, a few sprinkles this afternoon. Not much of a change through the weekend. We'll have that forecast for you coming up in just a minute.
All right, David. Thank you as
Got it.
always. Well, the discussion surrounding the Durham bus contract in Hamilton County is ongoing. This week, board members talked about if the county can hire its own bus drivers.
Well, as of right now, Durham is the company that provides buses to the county, but the future is uncertain. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pham has been following this story, and he has the latest for us this morning. He joins us live. Good morning.